Salvete Omnes. Nomen mihias canacus. I think I've got an extra action point here. Yeah. So let's see. So this gives me +3 primal. It's good. So it's gonna make my makes my wolf a little bit better. I don't really care about that, but I want the bonus imbue dice from there, so I'm gonna keep going. And I need to get to this, and this requires 20 points spent in the tree. So I'm probably going to largely stop at this and then focus on Tempest and then fill in things there. But 22 points is kind of where I'm going to be there. So 10 more points, that's 2 more levels. So something like that. You again. Did Broderick Carterman tell you what happened? While you were smashing boxes, the kobolds went back to Carterman's warehouse. They got past Carterman's foreman and stole the container from one of the coin lord's crates. Boy, are the coin lords going to be peeved at Carterman. That's why he's sending you back to Hasdale's shipping warehouse to get the coin lord's container back. Hasdale won't keep that container long. I'll put it back in Carterman's hands personally. Okay. So this is retrieve the stolen goods. I am going to bring out Illyri for this. This is where a shield is really going to come into handy.
Stealth might be an asset here.
Right, so I'm just going to get rid of these kobolds here. Kobolds aren't always in the exact same place. There's usually 3 or 4 of them in this room. These 4 kobolds are kind of always in the same place. So we're just going to run back up this hill. Alright, so in here we've got a couple things. Kobold throwers are probably the second most dangerous kobold type, at least in the harbor. Kobold shaman are the most dangerous and should definitely be a priority whenever you are fighting. That dog is also going to be something of a problem, so I'm going to go for the kobold thrower first, who's on top of this box, and then we'll focus on the dog. Okay, so I'm going to go in the same direction I did before. Again, you could go through the other door. It doesn't really matter. If you always go through the door on the right, let me know why. Be curious what your rationale is, other than that's just the way you've always done it. Okay, there's a shaman over here. Now, you don't need to fight all these kobolds. Okay, if you have a featherfall cloak, you can just jump onto this box and jump over here. And that's what I'm going to do, because you don't need to do anything else. I don't know if there's any optionals down here. There might be something down there. I really don't care. If there are optionals here and you think they're important, please let me know. This quest is just kind of meh. Alright, so I usually go down this right path. Again, it doesn't matter. They both go to the same place. Get rid of this kobold shaman. Another kobold shaman over here. Cat's trying to get up on my chair. Okay. Sometimes there's a chest here. I'm not entirely sure why. There's not really going to be anything important in there. If you want to get all the things, get all the things. There's a kobold shaman down here. There's also a kobold shaman up on the platform just above my head. And he can definitely hit you with some lightning bolts, so be careful of him. There is a trap here, which I'm not spotting, which is interesting. Okay. Now I am going to do. Actually, I'm gonna get the trap bonus here. So we're gonna come up here and pull this lever. Optionals, you get the optionals even if you haven't finished, or even if you have finished the quest. The bonuses like ransack and trap bonus and conquest and things like that, you have to do those things before you finish the quest. So there's another trap over this direction. I have died to this trap on hardcore. Oh, okay, well. So that didn't work out so well. This is why I am going up that part of the Dark Hunter tree. That's going to increase my trapping bonuses significantly and should keep that from happening. All right. So that is the end of the Baudry chain. Go back and talk to Baudry, and you'd think you'd get like slightly better stuff because you just did 3 quests for a single reward, but no. It's about the same. Thank the host you got it back. When I return Coinlord Amanto's property to him, and then tell him that Hasdil stole it in the first place, why, I'll be sure to get all the Coinlord's warehousing contracts. You've been a great help to my business, Pessimus. I'm glad to be of service. If you're looking for more work in the harbor, then go talk to the barkeep called Alacra in the Wayward Lobster. Don't tell her I sent you, though. I'm a bit behind on my tab. Wayward Lobster's barkeep. All right. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Insulated leather. That's interesting, but the armor class is less than what I already have, so I'm going to take this. And then I'm just going to come over here and sell and repair. I want to hold on to this Mantle of Gentle Descent. I might need it later. Alright, so that was the Baudry chain. And retrieve the stolen goods. If there's something important I missed in that quest, again, I kind of deliberately didn't do any optionals there. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything in there worth doing, or if you think there's a reason to go a different path than the one I took. And I will see you next time. Si valetis, ego valeo, valete.